over the bankroll. That beat is hard.
You know, tuning in Sugar Mama Radio. This is your girl Shamika Chantel. We here with Miss Mama the brand.
Hello.
Are we talking about Snatchies?
Yes, man. Shout out DJ Nitro. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Nitro.
we just played a couple tracks off of Snatchies.
The blends are just.
We just played a couple tracks off of Snatchies. That just dropped January the 4th. Your first mixtape. Tell me, how does it feel? First of all, let me just take it back a little bit. Now, when I first heard of Mama the Brand, I was like, somebody was like, "Oh, somebody got your name." Who got my name?
Come on now.
Who got my name? First of all, who got my name? It's only one Sugar Mama in Baltimore City.
Yes.
Who got my name? Yes. So I'm like, they like Mama. Her name Mama. Like Mama what? Like what's her name? Mama what? No, it's just Mama. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Ain't no beef. It's cool.
Never. Come on now. Like for real, it's so many mamas in this city. Like,
so listen, but knowing me, I'm looking like I'm real. Like he see. I'm sorry. So I'm looking like, all right, so I'm like a little in my feels like, all right, Mama the Brand, all right, cool. All right, so we had Mysterious here.
Right.
So she is one of the producers of your first track on Snatchies, which is one of my favorite because you spit the hardest on that. It was Make Your Way.
Yeah, Make Way.
Make Way. Yeah. And you spit the hardest on. That's the first track on Snatchies. Yes. And you spit the hardest. Like you come so hard. Like throughout your CD, throughout the mixtape, it was like you kept giving me different people. Like when you sing and then when you rap, and again, let me take it a little back. Snatchies, she's singing and she rapping.
And it makes sense. It makes sense.
You don't have that?
Nitro, come on now. He's lying to you.
You just played half the CD.
I have another hard copy for Nitro. It's okay.
Nitro been on that crown. But anyway.
Yes, I do sing and rap though.
She's singing and rapping. I swear the first one, like when you put it in or when you first download it, because it is on SoundCloud.
It is on SoundCloud.
Where else is it?
It's on SoundCloud, and I have the hard copy. So it's either you're gonna go on the internet or you gotta hit me.
You gotta hit it up for the hard copy. So when you first put it in or when you first log on to SoundCloud, Make Way, produced by DJ Lady Mysterious. Shout out to Lady Mysterious, who was voted Street Jock.
She was voted DJ of the Year.
And voted DJ of the Year for the Baltimore Music Awards. Shout out to DJ Lady Mysterious.
DJ of the Year.
And I brought her through.
Come on.
I brought her through as one of my guests for the Welcome Night.
Yes. He brought DJ Nitro brought DJ Lady Mysterious through for one of his guests for the Welcome DJ.
And he played our song. He played our song in the club. He played our song at Mingle Mondays and Melba's, and we didn't even know it was Make Way. Like,
but tell me about that, because you was in the other room and you was talking about when you first heard the song in the club.
Like I was with Mysterious. She God, what did she have? She had so much stuff to do that day, so I was with her. Mm-hmm. Like she's my official DJ, so when I do my shows and stuff, like you'll see her a lot more often with me. But we was at Mingle Mondays, the CG Nitro, and she had a mix, and we was just dancing like for real. Nitro was on just
Was you surprised?
I was so surprised. I didn't even know it was our song until like literally a couple like words in. Like that's when we both looked at each other like, is this?
How did the crowd react? Was they feeling like I was feeling it?
For real, like you can really tell when a crowd is, like in music, if the momentum stays the same, like if people start dying down, if they're like, standing around, looking around, then they really not familiar with the song. But even though they don't know the words, the beat that, she made it. Mysterious made that.
Oh, she made it.
She made the beat.
So it's like an original.
Yes. There are only 2 original songs on Snatchies, and Make Way is one of them.
Okay, what's the other original?
Call Me Back. That beat was actually made by DJ Ron Rico.
Oh, thank you. And which DJ Nitro just played not too long ago for you guys.
Yes.
We'll play it again. We'll play a couple tracks and play a couple more that he played before now again. But so Snatchies. getting back to what I was saying, how I was in my feelings, right? How I was in my feelings.
Why?
So, all right, so I was in my feelings about mama.
Come on.
Not mama per se.
I know the name.
This
right.
the name.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, all right, cool. So I looked you up, followed you on Instagram. I'm like, oh, she's really cool. Like, she's really dope. She's really dope. And then it's like, and I had somebody else get me in my feelings. It's not something I, embarked on myself.
Okay.
I had somebody else get me in my feelings.
Okay.
So I looked you up. Oh, she's dope. I like her. She's cool. Followed you on Instagram, followed you on Facebook. I actually ended up at an event that you was at, Euphoria, on a Friday. Me and my best friend was celebrating his birthday.
Shout out to the Ink Crowd.
Yes, and they played I think a song off of Snatchies. I'm like, oh, that's dope. All right, so then at this point, because his birthday is the 5th, I think the party was like on the 7th or something like that.
Okay.
So at this point, the mixtape had dropped. Yeah. So I went on your page, find out when I can find a mixtape, listen to the mixtape, and I just was like,
come on, Harlem.
Yes!
Come on. That's the Harlem Yes. That's that Memphis Bleak. That's that Jewel.
Listen, I was in my I listened to it during a blizzard, and I was just like,
perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
So you know how the industry is dominated by men. Mm-hmm. So when you hear a female doing her thing, seeing her doing her thing, like, it gets me so, like, I didn't even know you personally at this point. I just heard that it was another mama. So
you got to get past that. Listen, this is the last time I want to hear about that.
Listen, I'm past it. I'm past it. I promise you, I'm past it. Because right now, I'm on the Mama Brand fan team.
Thank you.
Because the Snatchies mixtape is dope.
Thank you.
If you ain't listen to it, make sure you log on to SoundCloud. All you gotta do is search Mama the Brand.
Mama the Brand. And
it comes right up. It's your first mixtape.
Yes.
Again, dropped January the 4th. Mm-hmm. You had a couple producers on it.
Yes.
DJ Lady Mysterious being one.
Yes.
Who's the other producer?
I had DJ Ron Rico. DJ Ron Rico was the first one. Like, when I first my first song that I recorded was Hot Nigga on it. So it was the first one. Ron Rico did half my CD. Dookie Man, he did the other half. Mysterious did Make Way. So I had all three know each other. I actually met Ron Rico and Dookie through Mel. So
you called her government.
Now there's a song
and she made
on
that.
You called her government.
The Paula Campbell feel.
Oh, Mel.
You said Mel.
Mysterious.
I wasn't going to dress
Mel, that's my DJ. That's what I call her. Mel.
Nitro always doing some extra stuff. Like, I was
trying
to cover that up that she gave her government.
Mysterious. I know. Mysterious. I know. I try so hard not to be personal, like when I'm doing these kind of things, because people don't know who she is, but DJ Lady Mysterious.
But listen, when you do business with friends, it's hard. Because like, my best friend who's a co-host of the show, she's not here today. Shout out to Tina Marie. I'm like, Christina. You gotta get in line. But people know her as Tina Marie.
I mean, honestly, working with you have no chill. Honestly, working with Mysterious, Rico, and Dookie, I look at them, all three like my big brothers of mine, my sister, they inspire me to want to get into the studio. They the beats that they send me, like Mysterious, she randomly sent me that beat, and I was like, you cannot give it to anybody else. I know I'm not a celebrity right now, but trust me, do not give it to nobody. Like Ron Rico.
She didn't pull like a Yandy on you.
Hell no, she ain't put no what. I would have pulled the I don't know.
Or a Rich Dollar. Okay.
I'm playing. I love you. I love you.
All right. So for anybody that hasn't listened to Snatchies, is it any features? I already know the answer to that, but is there any features on Snatchies?
So on Snatchies, there are no features.
Mama.
There is a couple features like like voice drops wise. I use Will Smith. I used this Trinidad guy that I found.
Intro.
Yes, Will Smith is in the intro, and he's in front of Mother to Son, which is, he talks about how, life is not a straight line. It's like, a bend, like, you take 2 points and you bend it. So it's, life, death, rebirth. Like, you have to keep living. So I used him. I used this guy that I found on YouTube that's from Trinidad. I'm half Trinidadian. So, I wanted to use who I was, from the island side in there too. And I had my grandmother. My grandmother's in there. She's at the end of Mother to Son. But, musically, no.
I was going to ask you. What's that lady?
Yeah, my grandmother, and if you listen to her, she's like, cutthroat. She's really, making it black and white as to why, they out here killing each other and, how senseless it is and, stupid it is. I'm not going to say
the intro and the outro definitely gives the message. Like the intro with Will, he speaks upon doing what you are passionate about versus what gets you money. It's not all about money. It's about what your passion is. Do it.
You better listen, girl.
Let me tell you.
Come on now.
I pulled up, listened to Snatchies. You wasn't even paying me no attention.
Girl, I was in the car trying to get in my life.
Is that how you do your fans?
Don't put that in the air because I love everybody. But no, for you're right. I did use that, and I wanted to particularly use that, to show my transition from what I used to do versus my music. I wanted to uplift people. I think there are a lot of people out here that just work. Nobody's really out here being passionate. Nobody is really chasing dreams. Everybody just want to go from job to job. And, it's cool if you want to, make money to pay your bills. But I'm trying to get somewhere I want to sleep making my money, because I'm literally getting up every day doing what I love. Like I don't ever want it to feel like work, So I wanted people to see, where Will Smith was. He went from singing to music. He loved singing, but his passion was in acting, so he had to make that transition. So yeah,
absolutely.
That was deep. Everybody quiet now because that's Ayanna Van Zant in this bitch.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to be over here on this side, so I'm cool.
What? Women?
That too. I never get to come over here. I'm always in my little hole.
Yeah,
I'm always in my hole.
Y'all can keep my man Cajun here.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm a caged animal.
As far as the lyrics on, like we spoke upon, like the intro and outro being deep and people speaking on it, and the lyrics of Snatchies. Is that all you? Did you write your own lyrics?
I wrote every last nook and cranny of
okay.
I don't listen. I write my songs and I'll write for other people, but I'll never.
Ooh,
who you write for?
Wait a minute, I'm about to say.
I used to write for people at my school. I used to go to Eastern Shore, so artists at my campus, I write for them. I had a radio show there, so I had like a DMV Revival show.
We need names.
And speaking of your radio show,
these are DMV local like people. Like no,
we need names.
But
nobody big. These are people in my school that I wrote for.
Okay.
So, but listen, when it gets big,
we need names.
You are the end of the story is you are a writer.
So we can't get one name.
Okay,
just one person, one name. All right, you wrote for me. I'm gonna rap. I'm gonna rap in a few minutes. She wrote
one. I don't want to. Okay, I don't want to be the Quentin Miller. That's why I can't say the names. Okay, I don't want to be the Quentin Miller.
All right, you can play that.
I'd rather let the Drake shine. And I love Drake.
So speaking of, what your passion is and what you did for work, I know that you were or is a radio personality. You work for KYS.
Yes. I was at KYS for 3 years. I'm in DC. Prior to that, I had a radio show at power147.com in Baltimore.
Me too.
And yes, Nature.
He really did. He's
Me
not
too.
playing around.
No, seriously. Like, there were far and few of us there, that were at Power. So, we were there for a long time.
The Power Buzz.
I
think I was at Power, yes, with Riz.
That's not the Power. I was the DJ.
Yeah, shout out Riz. That's that. Come on now. But, before that, I did college radio. So, that's really where I picked up radio.
So would you say you left radio to pursue your passion as you described in your intro?
Yes. Well, what people don't know is I did music before I did radio. I've been singing since I was a child. I used to write little rhymes and stuff in high school, but I never really took it serious. I was only focusing on singing. My major in college was music until I changed it to telecommunications. So, that's what I guess, a lot of people really don't know. So I don't want people to think that I left for music. I had to come back, around. Your passion always going to haunt you. And I was literally surrounded by music. I'm on the radio. I'm interviewing artists. I'm talking about their music. I'm playing music. I'm talking over music. I mean, I'm around it, and at the same time, I got all these lyrics in my head. I got all these bars, and it's like, no.
You gotta teach me some bars. I want some bars.
Girl, we gotta go to jail first. Second off.
I
never been to jail. I've never been to jail.
I can't.
You don't wanna go?
I can't agree.
In the mind, bars like
You don't want to go.
Listen, I wasn't in jail, but
Nitro.
I was in back of the car.
We're just gonna forgive us.
We just gonna move on.
I
See my man over here.
I can't.
Yeah, we know each other.
I hope you guys can hear what they're mumbling right now. Because,
We know each other.
I'm expungements. Anyway, so give music back to Snatchy.
Benjamins, what is going on in here?
We was talking about jail.
You was talking about jail. We weren't talking about jail.
Forgot to put it up. I mean, y'all took it somewhere else.
But have you ever been to jail? No.
No, what? Oh my God. Listen, my heart drops when I see a police, but as soon as they drive by, I be like,
you from Trinidad. You can't be scared of the.
Exactly. See, the American side makes my heart drop, but when they drive by, I go like, that's the island side.
Papa Clyde, boy,
the island side, but the American side be like,
I feel you.
I had my seatbelt on this whole time, officer. What are you talking about? I'm so sorry, sir, to confuse you. Sir, you're scaring me. I told a police officer that one time. He was like, it's okay. I was like, sir, you're scaring me. He was like, it's okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You never used your sex appeal to get out a ticket?
Hell no, I got warning. I said, give my warning so I can go.
Oh, you feisty.
It was too much going on. Listen.
You're supposed to unbutton a button like, officer, I was only doing 50.
First of all, I'm not like that. No, I'm not one of those people. When I get pulled over, I'm just so professional. I'm just so shocked that you would pull me over, even though I knew what I was doing. I just want to act like I didn't know.
Craziest experience you had when getting pulled over?
I get scared.
Oh, okay. So I was actually on my way back home to get my braces put on. I was still in college, and my dad brought me in Malibu. So I'm driving, and I didn't even know I was going that fast. Like, for real, my car couldn't even go as fast as the cop said I was going. So when he pulled me over, I was so shocked that I got out of my car first, and I walked to his car.
Mistake number one.
Because I was that shocked. He was like, get in your car.
Exactly.
I was like, I'm just scared. So I get in the car. I'm like, why you pull me over? He like, you're doing 85 under 55. I'm like, sir, my car can't even go that fast. So I said, sir, if I was speeding, I'm sorry. My mother's pregnant, mind you. I think I'm like 22 right now.
Good
at that time. So I'm like, my mother's having a baby right now, trying to hurry me get home. I wound up going to court. At that time, I had a whole new lie as to why I was speeding. This man brought the same lie I had. Now, what people don't know, and I'm going to tell you this on camera, people don't know, when you get pulled over and you drive away and the police is still standing there, they're writing every single thing that went down. They're writing every conversation, every nigga cranny, because if it goes to court, they have it on record.
Future
I live
reference.
in the city. I'm from over west. That's why I know it.
So this happened in the city?
No, this happened out like Somerset County.
That's why I said you
Future reference.
in the county.
Yes,
ain't no city
yes, I was in the county. Girl, the city cop would have forgot the lie. Girl, listen, the city cop would have forgot the lie. He probably wouldn't have showed up.
Let me break it down to you.
I know a lot of good city cops. I'm just playing. I know a lot.
You should have asked him to show you the radar gun that you were doing 85.
I feel like I almost died getting out the car, so I wasn't about to go further by asking him to go back to a vehicle that I was getting ready to get shot at. No, I mean, thank God it wasn't around a time where everything,
this was like a couple months ago.
This was like years ago. Hello, this was a couple months ago, but this was like really a couple years ago. So it really wasn't a lot of police brutality, going on. So it wasn't that bad. But if it was in a time that it was in right now,
yeah,
child, girl, you would have been interviewing a ghost.
You would have been sitting right here.
You would have been interviewing a ghost. Real talk. It would have been a riot though.
Absolutely.
Preach.
It would have been a riot though.
Back to Snatchies.
Yes, because y'all about to give me my little Black Power Beyonce just performed last night.
Is there a voice for Snatchies, Snatchies, what is it, how do you put Snatchies on the scene? How do you come up on the scene with Snatchies? How do you announce Snatchies?
Well, Snatchies, the term is a Baltimore term. That's where I got it from. Snatchies is like, growing up, if one of my friends had something, I would take it from this, the Snatchies. When you listen to the mixtape, there are only 2 original songs. So I snatched everybody else's instrumental and made it mine. So that's why I named the Snatchies. At the time, there was a lot of things going on in my life, like, my health. I mean, just like everything. So, originally it was about the music, but then it wound up being like a whole movement about just being snatched. You know what I'm saying? So, when you are snatched or, you like celebrating Snatchies, it's really about you just like being in formation. If you really gonna put it, like a Beyonce term or like, a term where people gonna understand, it's like formation. It's just like you really snatching like together. So, I use it as a catchy way to get people to get comfortable with the beats that I was using. But it's really a movement because we thick out here, we snatched out here.
So what is the logo of Snatchies? Like, how do I say Snatchies? Like, if I'm like, I'm just listening to Mama the Brand, I'm just listening to Snatchies, or is it Snatchies? Like what is it?
It's so calm. It's so calm. Like, I'm such a calm person. Like, it ain't even like no like Snatchies. It's just Snatchies. Like, I'm snatch. You don't even gotta say snatch. You just say snatch.
Nitro got what?
Nitro
What I do
got like a his little thing is
it goes down in the DM.
Nitro. It
sounds now for my name, yes. For Miss Mama, for Mama the Brand, yes. I got those kind of drops, but not for like.
It's Nitro. That's what it is.
You can't say it like the girls.
I definitely can't.
Who you had doing that in the middle where
that's what you tried to find out.
Who had doing that
you
in the middle?
Tried to find out who was that girl talking.
I know her. I plead the fifth though. I'm not going to expose her.
Anyway, this is about Snatch.
Quentin Miller.
So if you
ask me to ask names and whatnot.
That happened like in 1995. Before people knew who DJ Nitro was. That dropped.
Where's she at right now?
All right, so you could describe to someone who hasn't heard Snatchies or don't know Mama the Brand, how would you describe your music to someone who hasn't heard it, doesn't know you?
I am a singer first. I want people to, grasp to that. I sing R&B, I sing neo. I sing literally whatever comes to my mind. I am an artist, so it's not like I try to label myself. Now I have bars. I'm a rapper. Like I can rap. Now I will always pursue. God, I will always pursue. The singing. That's what leads it. But when I rap, it's literally just like recess to me. It's really a way for me to really be that island. Like dig deep, like mother. Like I'm a fan of battle rap. Hip hop really inspires me. Everything inspires me. So when people listen to Mama the Brand, I want them to just listen to artists, listen to melodies, listen to singing, be in love, find love, get inspired. But at the same time, I'm gonna let a nigga know. Like, I'm gonna really, like let you know, at the same time.
Because honestly, like listening to Snatchy, I felt like me and Axe, Jasmine Sutherland, Lauryn Hill, they all had a baby. And Snatchies was the baby.
Okay, I got a question. I got one question. Top 5. Name your top 5. Name your top.
Battle rap or just
name your top 5 rappers.
My top 5.
No order. Not saying one from.
Yes, no order. 5. No order.
Top 5.
Big Crit. I love Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z's very witty. If you really listen to him, he's very witty.
He writes for Beyonce.
He's very clever.
He writes for Beyonce.
You're not gonna go there. Continue.
Okay. Right. I love Young Thug. I'm gonna tell you why I love Young Thug. I'm gonna tell you why I love Young Thug. I love Young Thug because no. I gotta explain why I love Young Thug.
I'm listening.
Now, one, he's not top 5. You know what I'm saying? Because I love battle rappers who really are like murdering the rappers that are out right now.
That's what I want you to name.
It's hard for me to name top 5. Big Crit, Jay-Z. I love Nas. I love Common. Battle raps. I love Charlie Clips. I love K-Shine. I love DNA. I love Tay Rock from Baltimore. You feel me? I watch Queen of the Ring. I love Babs. I love C3. C3 was like my first like female battle rapper like that I ever was like head over heels. I love Bonnie Godiva. I love my verse. I actually just watched.
C3 is really
I love E Hart. Oh my god, I love E Hart. I just watched I'm sorry, Sugar. I just watched Sway in the Morning. He had E Hart, Jazz the Rapper, my verse, and Star Smiles on that joint. I watch battle rap all day long. So, to really sum up the question, when you listen to me, you really gonna listen to my heart. I love Aretha Franklin. I love Jasmine Sullivan. I love Queen Latifah. I love Mona Love. Everybody that's out here, yeah, they probably did have a baby. It's probably in his music,
No, but back to the Young Thug thing. I'm curious.
Oh, Young Thug, I love him.
I'm curious.
The reason why I love Young Thug, is for his musicianship, like the beats that he select, the melodies that he select. Now his words, yes, we're not gonna, yeah. So Nitro, I got you right there. But when you really listen to him, and really understand, his flow, his style, like he's hard as shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, lyrical. But musicianship, like just.
Oh, you heard the crickets?
He's so smart.
You heard the crickets?
I love it.
I heard the crickets.
I love it. And I love Pharrell.
You gotta love Pharrell.
I love Pharrell. I love Timbaland. I love Missy.
So what I get from you is that your first love would be R&B.
Yes.
So you just named a whole bunch of battle rappers. You just named a whole bunch of rappers.
Top 5
R&B.
My top 5
R&B.
R&B.
Is R&B.
My top 5 R&B is Brandy.
Yes.
She is a monster.
Yeah, she is.
She's Brandy and Monica, like they are my, what my mother would be like Diana or like Aretha or like, like Gladys and them, you know what I'm saying? Like I grew up listening to Brandy and Monica. And I'm gonna tell you why I love them. I love them because of, their voice, the way they sing, how they sing, the moves they make. They've lasted so long. Who lasted that long? Brandy and Monica just like
J. Blige.
MJ, come on. I'm not talking about MJ being a whole nother thing. She's in a whole nother.
Yeah.
Come on.
But you asked me a question.
She's in a whole nother.
But you asked the question. You asked the question. I had to.
Brandy, Monica, MJB. I love Jasmine Sullivan.
Me too.
I got that.
You know what?
I
Y'all
love
built the light.
Now I love Beyonce. I'm gonna tell you why I love Beyonce. When you take away the entertainment, the performing, that girl can sing. She can sing her ass off. She can sing. I love Adele.
She made me want to slip my wrist though.
Now I love Adele. I wouldn't put her in my top 5 because
she made me want to kill myself.
I'm a fan of artists not only because of their music, but because of like, it's just like a well-rounded thing with me, like how they perform, the business, the family. Monica is a great mother, husband, a wife, everything. The husband, she got a bomb ass husband. So those things make me a fan. I talk about battle rap and hip hop and things that are, I guess, like a little more hardcore, more, because I'm at this phase where I am coming into myself, so I always know R&B. I don't ever got to speak of who I know, but this is like a whole like Willy Wonka, world to me. So yeah.
All right. So what was the first song that you ever sung?
Like recorded myself?
No, just period.
Amazing Grace.
The first no, and don't laugh. So the first song I ever sung, right? Now I really don't know the first song I ever sung. I hate Nitro, yo. Like I be trying to just go with the answer, but he just be like right here. The first song.
Amazing Grace we used in school.
Yes, I sung the Destiny's Child version. It's like, no, I'm playing. No, I did though. The first song, I really don't know the first song ever made because
ABCs.
Again, I've been singing since I was a child. But the first song I remember me performing was I was like maybe like 6 or something, and me and a couple of my friends we sung "Lean on Me," Kirk Franklin.
Won't you sing it?
And I had
give us a taste.
I'm not about to sing Kirk Franklin. I just said nigga and all. Are you serious? We got Crown Royal right here.
Baby, I played It's the God in Me in the strip club. I played It's the God in Me in the strip club and mixed it with Don't.
And they probably went hard.
They did.
You going straight to hell.
The strip club need God too.
That's crazy.
The creators.
If I was a stripper, I would have quit. Why? I would have walked right out that club.
They put their hand on their heart. That mean they feel me.
I can't.
Are you serious right now? I'm half naked dancing to Mary Mary, who are always fully clothed right now.
I'm serious.
Nitro, you wrong if you're playing it. Your DJ equipment should have blown up.
You crazy.
I don't even know why you selected that.
My stock rose.
You saw that and you had the chance to keep skimming through that and you chose that. They're going to mix it with Don't. Are you serious? Out of all songs you mix it with, you're going to mix it with the song that's literally like the most like.
Guess what? If you come to Melbourne tonight, watch what I play. Everybody's going to be mad.
So Snatchies.
Thank you, Sugar Mom. Because for real, if you don't keep us on track, I'm going to be cussing Nitro out this whole night. If you don't keep me on track, I'm going to be like laying him out all night.
I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. It's 15 tracks on Snatchies.
It's 12. It's come on, Sugar, you drinking.
You got the iTunes version.
I had the SoundCloud version because it's 15.
Yeah, the iTunes version.
You have extra songs.
Oh yes. Now on SoundCloud it will include the other 2 songs I had on it. So it's basically like a duplicate. Yeah. It's it will include the other like 2 or 3 songs I put on there before I put the whole playlist on there. But yeah, Snatchies is 11 songs, but Will Smith, the whole intro, I made him his own joint.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so real quick, run down the playlist for Snatchies. I want you to sell it. I want you to make people to go out and listen to it, hit you up in a DM.
Cool. Come on, yo, got it.
Make Way, number 1, produced by Lady Mysterious.
Yes. Number 2 is Never. Never is a song that I actually put out a long time ago. I'm going to re-release Never. Never is the instrumental used by it's Bankroll. Bankroll, let me tell you about Bankroll. Bankroll is my favorite instrumental. I love Bankroll. I mean, I grew up, I loved it. Like, I loved it. I actually had a song in college. A game in college that I created called the Bankrolls game. Like we would play and like, in a room, we would get tipsy like this and we'll play the instrumental. We got to go around in a circle.
Excuse me, we're drinking tea.
Tipsy off the Mickey D sweet tea.
Thank you.
And we would have, the beat playing. We would just go around in a circle and just sing or, rhyme or rap, pick different topics or whatever. So when I made Snatchies, I just had to make it an official song because it literally has stuck with me my whole, growing up. So definitely listen to that and be on the way for that. We're going to have a video for Never. Like, it's going to be hard. It's going to be, the girl version of what the Bankroll song is out. That's now.
Tate Coberry.
Which is Tate. You know what I'm saying? Like Tate, he got the whole boys, that whole thing. So Never is more girl. It's, it is singing about a guy, so it's bringing that whole Paula Campbell, like you said, the feeling, to hold the Baltimore thing back. Number 3 is Sail. That beat was actually by MGK, the T. MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. He has a song out called Sail. So, I just snatched the beat title, Sail. But my Sail is a whole different, meaning. Every song on this CD is its own form, So when you hear me saying I'm using these people beats, don't think that I'm saying, I'm following the same guidelines on the same melody or the same topic. No, it's to the point where when you hear it, you won't even hear the original. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how, in my mind, I want to make it for people, So like when you hear Sail, prime example, I heard Sail on Fridays. I didn't even know it was Machine Gun Kelly until I heard him say something because I thought it was mine, So I wanted to be that way for everybody. Like every beat you hear, I want it to be that way. What's that? Number 3. Number 4 is Hot Nigga. That's of course, Bobby Shmurda. I had my own.
I need that one.
I can't with Nitro. Yo, you don't want any shit.
I won't play that tonight.
Whatever. It's Bobby Shmurda. Free Bobby. All the hood people say that. They free whoever, But they don't care what they did. Girl, that's a whole nother topic. But yeah, so number 4 is that. Number 5, Lord, you got me thinking on top of my head. I want to say it's either Call Me Back. I'm just gonna go, out of order. Call Me Back is the original song, DJ Ron Rico. Call Me Back is literally like, Call Me Back. It's talking about a girl, that's drunk or, whatever your choice is. And she's he played it, and it's basically Call Me Back, I mean calling you, I want you to call me back, I'm in my feelings, call me. I have another song on there, Tariana, Bitch Better Have My Money. It's a whole nother feel. This is where you'll hear the island, I have that the Trinidad intro before that. So for real, a lot of people have been gravitating to that and I really appreciate it because Bitch Better Have My Money, writing to artists like that. When you recreate songs, you have to make sure that you recreate it right. A lot of people recreate shit and it be trash, so you got to make sure that, it's of quality. And I hope that it was of quality to everybody. I have, another thing. I love house music. I love club music. I'm from Baltimore. My family, grew up on it, the whole dancing, the whole soul feel. I have a song on there from Rick James, You and I. It's a whole nother version of his you and I. Because his you and I and my you and I are two different you and I's, but you still gonna get that. Seriously, if you listen to Rick James' you and I and mine, it's two different ones, but it's still the same singing, R&B, the soul, the feel, cookout, let's grill, let's dance, that thing. I have a thank you song on there. That's from Pharrell, Gust the Wind, his instrumental. As soon as I heard that she can't handle the sweet tea, Nitro, look.
Hey, be like that sometimes.
That's actually my favorite shit. I don't think you mentioned yet. Curves.
Yes, what you mean? How could I ever forget?
Yes. Nitro, you got that one?
I don't have it. I need it.
He does. We're gonna play it on a break. What you mean
I'll
is
email
actually
it again.
One of my favorites.
And what you mean is Too Big Crit. It is Too Big Crit's what you mean, but what you mean Big Crit version is a whole different, version of mine. Totally yes, mine is, embracing the thick, the curves, I like
curves.
I want people to understand. I'm trying to answer the question, Sugar Mama. I promise, yo. I want people to understand that, they're all shapes, of women out here. Of course, we know that, I mean, it's visual, but the way that we are perceived is different, and I want to, I want us to be, looked at as normal, and this is what God, there are people, since I've had life that they see a plus size person, but they really don't act that way or look that way. Or, I have converted people ways like, what? I've never liked nobody thick, but for real, the way you carry yourself, the way you snatch right now, Sugar Mama, for real, I think I'm about to go across the street. I think I'm about to try that.
I like your style. So I like how you're talking right now.
Shut up.
That's why that was one
so
of my
what
favorites.
You mean, yeah. So what you mean, I wanted to use Big Crit because, I love him. He is just an amazing artist. He's from down south and they love that stuff, so it was all, so what you mean?
Snatchies. Make sure y'all get it. It's on SoundCloud or hit up Mama on Instagram at Mama the Brand.
Yes.
You on Facebook?
I am at on Facebook at Lord, I gotta give him my government. Man, just type in Miss Mama. You're not gonna know the government until you request.
Are you on Twitter?
I am on Twitter.
You gave your DJ's government?
You didn't.
No, I did not say her whole name. I said Mel. I didn't say, which is her whole name. Whatever. I am on Twitter though. I can't deal with Nitro. I am on Twitter.
Because we can go into a quick break. We're gonna come back with Mama the Brand. We're gonna get into some personal business. We want some tea. We want some beans spilled.
I don't got no beans, girl.
We got a little bit of tea, but
I got acid reflux.
Me too.
That was not the key for you to say me too. You know what? I can't.
Listen, ShuggaMamaRadio, we keep it raw and uncut up in here. You don't know what you're gonna hear. You don't know what we're gonna say. All you gotta do is stay tuned to ShuggaMamaRadio, RadioOnFire.com. Keep it locked. We here with Miss Mama the Brand. We talking about snatchies. She can spill some tea. I'm gonna make sure she spill that tea. In the beans. She gonna spill some tea.
It's reflex.
Actually, we gonna sip some tea. We gonna spill the beans.
Some good tea.
Yeah. And my Cardi B voice. Yeah. 20. ShuggaMamaRadio. Keep it locked. Radio on Fire.